So the next thing that we'll look into is the do while loop. So I have already created a do while loop.dart file inside the loop folder and also added a main function over here. So the do while loop is quite similar with the while loop, but the difference is that the do while loop will execute your code or a block of the code or a block of the statement first, then only it will go and check for the condition. So condition checking is the second time. First it will execute your code and then it will go and check for your condition. But in the while loop we check for the condition and then we go and execute the block of the code or the block of the statement. So what we'll do is over here I'll just create a var of the x which has a value of a 1, and sorry, not the var, it should be of the var, right? And then I'll just go and do while loop over here, and I'll check for the condition like if the x is of less than 10, then while x is less than 10, then we will go inside this do loop. So do what you want to do is print out. So let's say I just want to print out the value of the x, and then I'll just print out the x over here, and then I need to increment the x value by 1. So now if I go and run, then you will see that it will print out 129, and it will go and check for this condition after we enter it. So let's say you have another condition of a do while, and here we will check for the condition like while, and I'll just create another variable of I think y, which has a value of the 1, and then I'll just go and check for here if the y is less than of the 1, and then I'll just remove this increment. So if I need to print out the y over here, so I'll just go and say that while the y is less than 1, then go and print out this one. But this is always false because the y is not less than 1, because this is always true because you can see that y is 1, right? So this is condition will be false because y is of the 1. So you will see that even this is a false condition, then it will go and print out this one. So if you go and run this one, you can see that the value of x is still 1, right? But it's still valid. So the condition over here is that do while loop is it will go and executes your statement first and then go and check for the condition. So if you have some requirement that you need to execute the block of the code first and check for the condition later, so you can make use of the do while loop. Otherwise you can make use of the while loop. So while loop and the do while loop. So I hope you guys understand it, the difference between the do while and the while loop. So here we check for if this condition, if it is false, right? So this should not execute, but in the do while, one time it's always get executed. So for the first time it is always going to execute, even if you say like y plus plus over here, because we want to increment the value, and if you run it, then it will again run it for the one time. So that is the difference. If you have some condition that you want to, if you have some code of a block that you want to execute and then check for the condition, then do while loop is a perfect solution for you. So I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. So this is a simple do while loop over here, and we will meet up on the next one. Till then, have a great day.